Welcome back to EduStar YouTube channel, and if you are first time to our channel, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, don't miss updates, and let's start today's video. Now today, we are talking about the application window for the November 2025, December 2025, and January 2026 examination cycle has been officially extended. This notification is critical for every prospective candidate who is yet to successfully submit their examination application form. If you were struggling with documentation, payment verification, or technical submission issues, the authorities have provided a significant and vital reprieve. The examination application deadline, which was initially scheduled to close on insert original date, e.g., October 5, 2024, has now been pushed back. The new and absolute final date for the submission of the online examination application form is now insert new final date, e.g., October 20th, 2024. This extension grants candidates an additional state duration, e.g., 15 days, to complete all necessary formalities. It is paramount that applicants understand this is not merely an advisory change, but a formal revision to the mandatory timeline. The window of opportunity is narrow, and given the volume of pending applications, candidates must treat this new deadline as final. No further requests for extension, regardless of the reason, are anticipated from the examination authorities. Let's look closely at the timelines and the implications. The initial application window typically allows for standard fee submissions. Following that, there is often a limited period reserved for submissions with an associated late fee. This extension incorporates both periods. The authorities have confirmed that applications submitted up until, reiterate, new final date, will be accepted under the current fee structure guidelines, including the late fee where applicable. Ensure you verify the exact fee structure applicable to the date you choose to submit. This extension provides crucial relief particularly for two cohorts of applicants. First, those candidates experiencing technical difficulties or server overload in the final 72 hours of the original window. And second, those who are relying on external documentation, such as academic transcripts or registration approvals, which may have been delayed in processing. Use this extra time specifically for verification. Do not delay your submission simply because the deadline is further away. The primary mode of application remains the mandatory online process through the official examination portal. Before accessing the portal, ensure you have the following prerequisites ready and verified. First, your candidate registration ID must be active and correct. A common error leading to form rejection is the mismatch between the registration data and the current application information. Double-check your name, date of birth, and registration year against your official documents. Second, the documentation upload. Depending on the examination, you may be required to upload recent passport-sized photographs and signatures following strict dimensional guidelines. Submissions are frequently rejected because the images are blurred, too large, or do not conform to the specified aspect ratio. Review the photo specifications provided in the official notification document before attempting to upload. Third, the selection of examination center and subjects. While the extension is generous, availability of prime examination centers is often on a first-come, first-served basis. If you have a specific city or test center preference, submitting your application sooner rather than later is highly recommended. Delaying could mean you are assigned a center far from your primary residence simply because the closer ones reached capacity before the extended deadline. Verify the codes for your chosen center and the specific subjects you intend to sit for the November 2025, December 2025, or January 2026 cycle. The fourth and perhaps most critical step is the payment of fees. Your application is considered incomplete and invalid until the fee transaction is successful and the payment receipt is generated. Even if you complete the entire form submission process, if the payment fails or if the transaction remains pending, your application will not be registered by the system. Use reliable internet connections and preferred payment gateways specified by the body. Print or save the final confirmation receipt immediately upon successful payment. This receipt is your absolute proof of timely submission. Common pitfalls that candidates must avoid during this extended period include relying on email communication for confirmation alone. While you will likely receive an acknowledgement email, the official status on the candidate dashboard is the true indicator of a successful submission. Check your dashboard status within 24 hours of payment to ensure the status is marked as submitted or provisionally accepted. Furthermore, be mindful of the difference between the general application closing date and the separate deadline, if any, for certain categories of candidates, such as those applying under a special exemption or physically challenged quota. Always cross-reference the official notification specific to your category. To summarize the urgent points, the extended deadline is reiterate new final date for the November 2025 through January 2026 examination applications. Use the remaining days for meticulous review of documents and immediate submission. Do not wait for the final day. Server congestion on the last evening is almost guaranteed and could prevent you from completing the payment process in time. Take advantage of this valuable extension now, secure your spot, and shift your focus completely back to preparation. This is your final opportunity.